Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we are going to talk about a truth love two people friends. Rahul and Sneha met on their first day of college. They were complete strangers, sitting in the same classroom. Sneha was friendly and talkative, while Rahul was calm and quiet. When the teacher asked them to introduce themselves, Sneha spoke confidently. Rahul, on the other hand, was nervous. After class, Sneha walked up to him and said, "Hi, I'm Sneha. You were very nervous, right?" Rahul smiled awkwardly and said, "Yes, a little." Sneha laughed and said, "Don't worry, I'll help you." That was the beginning of their friendship. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. They started spending more time together, studying, eating, and walking around campus. Sneha would talk about everything: her dreams, her family, her favorite movies. Rahul mostly listened, but slowly, he also started opening up. They became inseparable. Everyone in college thought they were a couple, but they always said, "No, we are just best friends." One day, Sneha was upset. She failed an important test and felt disappointed. Rahul sat beside her quietly and said, "It's okay. You will do better next time." Sneha looked at him with tears in her eyes and said, "You always make me feel better." Rahul didn't say anything, but deep inside, he felt something special for her. As time passed, Rahul realized he was in love with Sneha. But he was afraid. He thought, "What if I tell her and lose our friendship?" So, he stayed silent. One evening, they were sitting on the college terrace, watching the sunset. Sneha said, "Rahul, promise me one thing." Rahul asked, "What?" Sneha smiled and said, "No matter what happens, we will always stay together as friends." Rahul felt a pain in his heart, but he smiled and said, "I promise." After college, life changed. Sneha got a job in another city. Rahul stayed back to prepare for his career. Distance slowly created silence. One day, Sneha called Rahul and said, "My parents want me to get married." Rahul's heart stopped for a moment. He forced himself to say, "That's great news." But after the call, he couldn't stop thinking about her. That night, he realized something clearly. He could not lose her. Rahul looked into her eyes and said, "I came to tell you something I should have said long ago." Sneha became serious. Rahul took a deep breath and said, "I love you, Sneha. I always have." There was silence for a few seconds. Sneha's eyes filled with tears. She said softly, "Why didn't you tell me earlier?" Rahul replied, "I was afraid of losing you." Sneha smiled through her tears and said, "You almost did." She held his hand and said, "I was waiting for you to say this." Rahul looked shocked and asked, "Really?" Sneha nodded and said, "Yes, I love you too." That moment changed everything. From best friends to lovers, their journey was slow but real. They had faced fear, distance, and silence, but their love stayed strong. In the end, they realized something important. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you.